You walk through the door, and your cat immediately drops to the floor, exposing their fluffy belly. Your instinct screams to reach down and rub it, but doing so often results in a swift, painful bite. Why do they do this? Most cat owners completely misinterpret this common behavior, assuming it's a simple request for affection. The truth is far more complex and rooted in ancient survival instincts. What your cat is actually telling you might change the way you look at them forever. Here are 10 shocking reasons your cat rolls over when they see you. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The ultimate vulnerability. In the brutal world of the wild, a predator's stomach is their softest, most fatal target. Vital organs are just millimeters beneath the skin, unprotected by the ribcage. When your cat exposes this area to you, they aren't just being cute. They are overriding millions of years of evolutionary survival coding. It is a gesture of absolute, terrifying trust. They are voluntarily putting themselves in a position where they could be easily killed. However, this is where the confusion lies. Just because they trust you enough to show the target doesn't mean they want you to touch the target. It is a visual signal of safety, not a tactile invitation, and misreading this signals a breach of that sacred trust. Number 9. Scent marking rituals. We tend to think of cats marking territory only by spraying or scratching furniture, but the greeting roll is actually a sophisticated chemical exchange. When your cat writhes around on the carpet or the floor the moment you enter, they are engaging in a rigorous scent application. They have scent glands along their cheeks, paws, and flanks. By rolling, they are leaving their unique pheromone signature on the very ground you walk on, effectively claiming the space, and by extension, you, as their property. It's a way of refreshing the home scent after you've brought in strange odors from the outside world. They are frantically trying to scrub away the alien scents of the day and re-establish the chemical balance of their safe zone. Number 8. The predator's trap. Have you ever noticed your cat's eyes dilate right before they flop over? This isn't relaxation, it is a calculated combat maneuver. In the wild, felines use this position to lure curious prey or unsuspecting rivals closer. By looking harmless and silly, they disarm you psychologically. But physically, being on their back allows them to utilize all 4 sets of claws in their teeth simultaneously. If you reach in during this type of roll, you are falling for the oldest trick in the feline playbook. They are inviting you into a wrestling match, not a cuddle session. This form of play fighting helps them sharpen their coordination and reflexes, using your hand as the stand-in for a hapless victim they need to subdue. Number 7. Regulating body temperature. Sometimes the behavior has nothing to do with emotion and everything to do with biology. Cats have a higher core body temperature than humans, running around 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Fur is an incredible insulator, but it can also trap excess heat. The stomach area usually has thinner fur than the back or flanks. By rolling onto their back and exposing their underside to the cool air, or pressing their spine against a cold tile floor, they are engaging in rapid thermal regulation. It is a biological air conditioning system. If you see this happen on a particularly hot day or after a session of zoomies, do not disturb them. They aren't asking for love. They are desperately trying to cool down their internal engine before they overheat. Number 6. The attention algorithm. Cats are master manipulators who learn through cause and effect. Over time, your cat has gathered data on your behavior. They know that if they sit quietly, you might ignore them. But if they perform the dramatic flop and roll, you almost always stop, look, and speak to them in a high-pitched voice. They have trained you to respond to this specific visual trigger. It is a learned performance designed to arrest your attention immediately. Even if the result is negative attention, like you telling them to move, it is still attention. They are hacking your psychology, using their cuteness as a currency to buy your focus the moment you walk in the door. It's a demand, not a question. Number 5. Kittenhood regression, instinct. When kittens are very young, they roll over to allow their mother to clean them and stimulate elimination. It is a moment of pure dependency and caretaking. When an adult cat performs this action for you, they are psychologically regressing to that kitten-like state. They view you not as a master, but as a surrogate maternal figure. This behavior suggests they feel the same level of safety with you that they felt in the litter. It is a profound compliment, signaling that they see you as the provider and protector. However, this also explains why they get overstimulated quickly. The transition from helpless kitten mode back to independent adult can happen in a split second if you touch them the wrong way. Number 4. The deep itch. We often overanalyze animal behavior, looking for deep emotional meaning when the reality is purely physical. Cats have extremely flexible spines, but there are still that 1 or 2 spots right in the center of their back that they just cannot reach with their tongue or paws. Rolling on a textured rug, concrete, or hardwood floor is often a resourceful way to scratch an itch that has been driving them crazy. Observe the way they wiggle. If they are rubbing their spine aggressively against the ground, they are using the floor as a giant scratching post. Interrupting this moment of relief to pet them can be incredibly frustrating for the cat, who is just trying to deal with a physical annoyance. Number 3. Hormonal mating signals. If your cat is a female and hasn't been spayed, the rolling behavior takes on a drastic, biological urgency. During the estrus cycle or heat, a female cat will roll excessively, often accompanied by loud vocalizations and rubbing against objects. This is not a greeting. It is a broadcast signal to any tomcats in the vicinity that she is ready to mate. The rolling spreads her potent pheromones into the air to travel further distances. For unsuspecting owners, this can look like pain or a seizure, but it is actually a powerful reproductive drive taking over her body. Understanding this distinction is crucial, as mistaking this hormonal desperation for a desire to play can lead to an aggressive or confused reaction from the cat. Number 2. The defensive crouch. This point ties back to the predator trap, but with a darker twist. If a cat feels cornered or threatened by a new person or another animal, they will flip onto their back. To the untrained eye, this looks like submission. I give up. In reality, it is the most dangerous defensive position a cat can take. A standing cat can only use its teeth and front claws. A cat on its back can use its powerful hind legs to disembowel an attacker while latching on with the front claws and biting. If your cat rolls over while hissing, ears flattened, or tail twitching, they are preparing for war. They are guarding their life, and entering their space in this moment is a guarantee of injury. Number 1. The love. Look. Finally, we arrive at the most heartwarming reason of all. If the claws are retracted, the eyes are soft and blinking, and the body is loose and fluid, the roll is a physical manifestation of love. It is a greeting reserved only for those they have bonded with deeply. They are saying, I am so relaxed in your presence that I can lose my footing and expose my vitals without a second thought. It is a celebration of your return. They are stretching out the stress of your absence and inviting you to engage with them, usually with voice or a head scratch, rather than a belly rub. It is the highest honor a feline can bestow upon a human. So guys, the next time your cat flops in front of you, pause before you reach out. Are they hot? Are they itchy? Or are they inviting you into a dangerous trap? Understanding the subtle nuances of this body language is the key to unlocking a deeper relationship with your pet. Most people get this wrong every single day. If you've ever fallen for the belly rub trap, let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the mysterious mind of your feline friend.